keep so long?
It's a very delicate operation, Sarah. Still, you should have finished by now.
Doctor? Doctor, are you all right? Doctor.
Has this ever happened to you?
Damn, I only have 70 years left to live. I want to fill it up with waves.
Well, do I have the solution for you?
Kill yourself, drink bleach, jump off a building, talk about video games.
Hey, how the f did you get in my house?
That's not important.
Yeah, it f***ing is.
Anyway, talking about video games is very difficult. I actually tried to put in as a sport once, and they responded with, "Are you disabled, mate?" I mean, I'm not in a wheelchair, so maybe. But anyway, let's get into the first step about how to talk about video games. First step you got to do is to play video games. Yeah, I've never done it either. I just woke up one day and I knew what the f*** a Wario was. Because before...
Yo, is that a bear?
Oh, thank God the police are here. To play a video game, you need to grab a controller, sit down, and switch the console on. Trust me about that last part, my first time, I forgot to switch the console on. Now, if you can't sit down long enough, pull out your phone and scroll through TikTok, because some people's attention span nowadays are smaller than rat shit. But if you did all that, congratulations, you can now move over to step 2. Stop playing the f***ing game. We all know to talk about video games, you barely need to play, as long as you throw in some. What is this game? Who made this? What were they thinking? Then I think you're good to go. Step 3, swearing. Yes. Swearing is a great way to show people how pissed you are at a game. If you don't swear when you're pissed at a game, well then you look like a dork. So, repeat after me, ladies and gentlemen. This game is f***ing bullshit, and whoever made it must have had a raccoon with rabies shoved up their ass the whole time they were making the game. Can you tell the console isn't on yet? And if your swearing is censored, well then you look like a f***ing pussy. Now we can move on to step 4. When you're bad at a game, blame everything that isn't you. Because we all know if you're bad at a game, it's the game's fault, not yours. So make sure to throw in some, why am I lagging? Why is my controller not working? This game's controls suck.
And that one doesn't work for you, do the good old-fashioned, this game blows!
The next step is to look pissed always like this. By the way, can you tell the console still isn't on yet? You have to have that one game that you hate more than anything, and make sure everyone knows that by doing something irrational every time you see it. I mean, you could just not play it, but come on, I've got nothing better to do this Friday. Remember to always stand in front of your game collection to show your superiority. And if you see someone, ask them this, Hey you, good sir, do you have Doctor Who Top Trumps on the PS2? No, you don't? Well, guess what? I'm better than you. Okay, seriously though, how did you even get in here though? You left the window open. This is the second story. Okay, and? In reality though, video games are art, and they should be cherished. They are the biggest and best way for storytellers to tell stories. They are so immersive, and talking about video games is so fun, and there's so many things you can talk about. The gameplay, the graphics, the controls, the cover, hell, you can even bitch about the spine if you want to. Oh my god, I get it now. Instead of using my life to help society, help people, and do good in the world, I should be a worthless degenerate, and all he does all day is talk about video games. That's the spirit, you worthless piece of trash. I hope I open your eyes as well into the wonders that is talking about video games. Games.
Oh, come on. For fuck's sake, not again. Yeah. No. For fuck's sake. To be honest though, I don't think I really need a tape anymore on telling me how to talk about video games. Just like how I don't need to talk about my favourite 11-letter word, controversy. What, do you think I was going to say habilitator? Come on, do I look smart enough to get a degree to you?
To be honest though, I didn't really need that video anyway. To be honest, that was more of just a trip down memory lane almost. And I already know how to talk about video games. You wanna know why? I was there.